The first time I arrived at the boarding school, the air smelled of rain-soaked stone and old paper, as if the very walls were whispering secrets from centuries past. I was a stranger to the grandeur of dark wood-panelled halls and iron-wrought staircases that spiralled like they held forbidden truths at the top. My footsteps echoed in the emptiness, swallowed by the weight of the place. Weeks passed, and I began to see beneath the school's polished veneer. It happened one stormy night when the school's bell tower tolled 13 times instead of 12. Restless, I followed the sound up the dust-laden stairs, only to find the bell swinging on its own, the room empty. Beneath it, a circle of damp, child-sized footprints glistened on the stone floor. The air reeked of salt and brine, and before I could flee, the door slammed shut behind me. The next morning, the headmistress summoned me. Her sharp eyes bored into mine as she asked, "Did you hear the bell last night?" I nodded hesitantly. She sighed, her voice dropping to a whisper. "Stay away from the tower. Some doors, once opened, never truly close." That night I awoke to the sound of faint footsteps in my room, the air heavy with the same salty chill. When I lit my lantern, I saw the damp prints leading from the corner to my bed. Something had followed me back, and it wasn't going to leave. I froze, unable to breathe, as the footprints stopped at the edge of my bed. The air grew colder, and a soft, childlike giggle echoed around the room. I shut my eyes tightly, gripping the lantern until my knuckles ached. When I dared to open them, the prints were gone, but the lingering scent of salt remained. The bell didn't ring again after that night, but sometimes when I passed the tower, I swore I heard faint giggles or the distant sound of bare feet on stone. Whatever I'd disturbed wasn't finished with me, it was waiting. I avoided the bell tower after that, just as the headmistress had warned, but the sense of being watched never left me. Nights grew heavier, the silence always broken by the faint echoes of bare feet or that distant chilling giggle. Over time I learned to live with it, pretending the salt-stained air and fleeting shadows were tricks of my mind. But on the day I left the school for good, as I passed through the iron gates, the bell tolled 13 times again. This time I didn't turn back, I knew better. Some things, I realised, aren't meant to be understood, only survived.